China on Thursday offered condolences to the South Korean victims, the Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman expressing regret and grief over their loss of lives. Still, he stopped short of condemning North Korea, as many other countries led by the U.S. have done. Chinese Prime Minister Wen Jiabao called for calm and restraint. He said that China opposes all kinds of military provocation. Some interpret that as a condemnation of North Korea, while others say that is a veiled criticism of the U.S.-South Korea military exercises in the LOC, which China opposes. Still, the Foreign Ministry spokesman says China is willing to work with the U.S. to resolve the conflict.
China and the U.S. have stayed in close contact on the situation on the peninsula and relevant issues. We believe, under the current circumstances, parties concerned should do more to ease the situation and contribute to peace and stability on the peninsula. China is ready to work with these parties to work toward this end.
U.S. officials tell CNN that they have been in multiple conversations with their Chinese counterparts in Beijing and in Washington. President Barack Obama is expected to use the hotline to call his Chinese counterpart, President Hu Jintao, and see how they can work together. Still, it's not clear whether Beijing is willing to lean heavily on North Korea. China remains North Korea's traditional ally and its biggest trading partner. Still, China's bilateral trade with North Korea is only $2.6 billion last year, tiny compared to the $140 billion bilateral trade with South Korea. So for China, it's more than just trade and money. For them, it's a matter of being loyal to a traditional ally. It's also a matter of taking a different approach to resolving conflict. China believes that the only way to resolve this conflict is through dialogue and diplomacy. And that is why China remains intent to restart the six-party talks, which have been stalled for over 3 years. Jaime FlorCruz, CNN, Beijing.